All right, we're going to continue working on this. I gave it some time to dry, and I'm going to be focusing on the focal point and trying to emphasize the contrast and value. So looking at the shed of this barn, it's kind of a bluish color. I wonder if I can add some gray to it to make it darken up. And remember, to darken colors, always use your opposite colors like we learned in painting one. I'm going to add some orange with the blue, kind of darken that just a bit. Let's see, just looking at some of the shadows here. Some of these I'll probably be pushing a lot more darker. But I'm trying to keep my edges pretty sharp in this area because I want the eye to be drawn right here. Maybe even push it blacker. Let's see, maybe... Usually I try to stay away from black when I'm painting. In this case, I'm just going to touch it just up a little bit. Try to make this the darkest value next to the lightest value. Okay. Maybe my gut wants to darken this area right over here by the trees. I'm looking at the picture, that's what's doing it. I think that's a good idea to just kind of continue. All right. So I want this white to really stand out, so I'm going to darken this area over here just a little bit, maybe with a, I'm not sure, some kind of blue. Art is just making a lot of decisions. Let's see. On the way. Well, it kind of bled there, but I kind of like it at the same time. Happy mistakes. Next thing I want to focus on is I've got this fence line. And just like tree branches, you don't want to be consistent when you're doing a fence, that you want to think about how they can be pointing to your focal point, what is important here. And do you know, I'm kind of liking this pole right here on the side. I might add that in right now. It's a nice thin line. Okay. Now the fence posts. I'm going to add some oranges to the browns here just to vary it slightly. little hint of a fence line here. And I want to be careful. I don't want the fence line, I'm going to stop it there. I don't want it to go off the page. I want it to, this line to kind of circular up here and make my eye travel just a little bit. You're always constantly thinking about movement and how you can create that movement towards your focal point. Just add a tad of yellow maybe up here. Just add some yellow to contrast with that purple there. But anyways, I can continue on and on with this. I'm just starting to nitpick at things, doing what feels right, looking at it. What are some things I can alter or change, etc. while I'm working on this. And I'll leave this video to here, and we'll start another one. And again, I just want you guys to do 4 practices total. Doesn't matter which 4 pieces you choose. You can do the same ones I'm going to be demoing to just kind of practice and think about. All right.